Pubs are being sent to the wall, driven out of business by soaring power bills and now beer prices. Publican Mo Reynolds and his partner Kaylin Piper were forced to pour final drinks last night. That's heartbreaking. Temporarily closing their pub in New South Wales Central West, which has served as the backbone to their community for years.
Mo and Caitlin join us now from Grenfell. Good morning to you both. We're so sorry to hear this news. This must be so devastating, not just for you, but the whole community. You've run this pub since 2020. Talk us through some of the struggles you've faced in the last couple of years.
Well, when we first got the pub, as October 2020 was in between lockdowns, so the first thing that affected us after purchasing the pub was the second lockdown. And with recovery from that, I think, well, the country's obviously still recovering from the lockdowns, but, you know, the cost of living's gone up, the droughts, floods out here. There's just so many, so many factors to it.
I mean, Kaylin, just talk about like what you guys have to do now. I mean, Mo's going to go back to, you know, driving pubs, I guess, driving trucks, I should say, while this pub is shut.
Yeah.
I mean, what else are you going to do? And does this mean that how much will this delay the reopening is what I'm trying to get at?
Well, sorry.
So, yeah, well, look, you know, obviously the intention is not to keep it closed forever. I think, you know, we took on the hotel not just because, you know, we like a beer, but because in regional areas like this, you know, it's so important for a lot of the farmers. Like, it's more of a social meeting place. We're more than just, you know, a pub. We're a mental health service, where this is a place where people come. So it's really important that we get our doors open as soon as we possibly can. The issue that we're facing now is, and it's not just us, it's pubs everywhere. And I think, you know, socially things have changed. People they can't afford to spend that kind of money on a beer. We have to reinvent the country pub. And it's a real shame that it's gotten to this. I mean, our hotel in particular is 107 years old. Like, it's already survived 2 world wars and 3 pandemics. It's a shame that its rising costs are the thing that's actually finally going to shut it down. And many of the people that have been, you know, families for generations have lost a piece of their history.
Yeah, gee, it really hits home when you put it like that. And of course, you know, we've all been to country towns. The pub is the backbone for every local community like yours. How has the local community responded? Oh,
look, they're clearly disappointed.
Supportive. Very supportive.
Yeah, we've got a supportive community, and they're very, you know, they're very disappointed. Everyone's a bit mixed, but also at the same time, I think sadly, there's almost an element of relief as well, because people are doing it tough, you know, and they don't have the money to spend anymore. I think we've really kind of taken away one less temptation to spend what they've got. But in doing that, we're also, for those people who, you know, especially the older people, the ageing, the people who are living in isolated areas, it's an essential part of their lives.
Just quickly, Mo, I just want to quickly jump in. If you do get to open again, how quickly will it take to get back to normal trading, or will it be this will shake things up for your business?
Who's to say, Dave? I'm not too sure. You know, it could take a year, could take 2 years. It all comes down to, you know, the factors. I mean, the cost to open is just ridiculous. It's cost us around $850 a day just to flick the doors open. That's not including pre-mix and wages and stuff like that. It's just beer, electricity and insurance. It's just phenomenal. So I don't know. I can't answer the question.
And options to grow the business and to change are very restricted. There's no regional pub funding, does not exist.
Yeah.
It's a good idea, though, when you say it out loud, isn't it?
It sounds like that is a starting point, isn't it? And we bet this is a story echoed right across the country right now. Guys, we really appreciate you joining us. We're sorry that you had to call last drinks last night, and we want to stay across it, so please keep us up to date as well.
We'll be open again.
Thank you so much.
Good on you guys. See you soon. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye.
Hey there, Today fans. Sarah and...
What's my name again?
Oh my God, Carl.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel, though. Subscribe now for more news, special reports and amazing Aussie stories.
And Carl misbehaving,
Whoa,
of course.
that never happens.
Always happens.
What's she talking about?
Always happens.